Turn the camera on as Big Mister is about to hack up a lung. Anyway, I haven't vlogged much today. You did see a little clip that was from Thriftapalooza here in Portland, which is like one weekend, I think a year, maybe two. And I'd never been before, and I went with the girls. It was a lot of fun. It was like an big indoor flea market. I didn't think I'd find anything, but I did. Found a few things, and then afterwards we went to a craft warehouse that's closing, not Joann's, and picked up a few more things on sale. But when I got home, you guys, my sweater's done. Ta-da! Hold on. Oh, he's gonna hold the camera for me. See, look, it's all done. Can you believe it? Took a couple of weeks. Point it down just a little bit. There you go. It only took a couple weeks. I have to wet block it still. And when I bound off the ribbing on the sleeves, it's a little like tight right here, even though I went up a needle size. So anybody who's done way more knitting than me, if you have any suggestions for having the bind off be less like tight and pinchy, let me know. But I think when I block it, that'll be the one thing that I just kind of stretch out when it's blocked. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll be back. Morning, everybody. It's Monday morning, 11 a.m. March 3rd. March 3rd? Yeah, March 3rd. I went ahead and undid the bind off on the cuffs of my sweater I finished last night. I don't think I'm going to do the bottom. It's a little tight, but I can still get it on. It was the sleeves. If I wanted to push the sleeves up, it was too tight. So hang on, I'm going to put the phone down. So this is the standard bind off I used on the bottom. You can see it doesn't really, there's hardly any give. So I used a super stretchy bind off. I think that's what it's called on the cuffs. I redid them. Look at that. So I think going forward, I'll be using this bind off on everything that I do. Again, I'm probably not going to redo this because this part, I mean, I can get it on it just fine and it's comfortable. So I'm not worried about that. But the cuffs, if I wanted to push up the sleeves, like that would be an issue. So yeah, now I'm happy. All right. I'm going to go soak it in some water before I trim off all the threads. Everything is woven in. I just have to do some trimming and then put a tag on it. In the meantime, I need to edit the vlog and start a new sweater and film a Patreon video. So lots of stuff to do, but we'll get it done. I'll be back. Okay, Patreon video done. A storage box for 2025, drawing journals and stuff right there. Done, at least the first one. I do have to edit some video at some point today. I need to make some notes on my knitting pattern at some point today. But I think I'm going to break and have some lunch. Also, I still haven't drank my super greens yet, so I need to do that too. Drunk? Yeah, anyway. All right, I'll be back. Okay. I still haven't cast on the new sweater yet, but the one I just finished is wet blocked and drying flat. Garbage has been picked up. I need to put the cans away. Having kind of an issue with our water bill. We don't have any leaks, but some reason the water company thinks we have used a lot more water than we really have. So, not sure if it's them or us or under the street or, I mean, I don't have any idea. So anyway, trying to get through to somebody. It's not just us. The whole neighborhood and surrounding areas are having problems in Tigard with our water company. So, you know, it's never a dull moment around here. All right, that's it for the minute. I'll be back. I thought last week was crazy with the extra babysitting. So we got our water bill. I have no idea if I've said any of this already. If I haven't, excuse me, but we got our water bill yesterday and it was more than double, almost triple our usual water usage. So we knew something was wrong and we called the water company. They
after many, many, many phone calls, they said, well, you probably have a leak. The old meter looks like it's working fine, but let's put a new one, which they did this morning. They were out within an hour, and it partially solved the problem. So the water leakage spinner thing was still spinning, but it was spinning slower. So we still have a leak somewhere. Now, Bob and I are pretty sure we turned off the water to the house and the irrigation system yesterday. And then still went to check the meter. It was still spinning. So we're like 80% confident. I hate to use that word. We're maybe sure that it's between the house and the meter. The problem is the meter is like half a block down the street. It's a thing. I don't know. So, leak detection company is coming sometime between 1 and 3 today, and they're going to see if they can find the leak. I don't know if they can fix it or not, so we may still have to call a plumber after they're done. And can we get it fixed tonight or not? Or do we need to shut the water off and like leave it off until we can get a plumber here? Yeah, that might be a thing. I'll be back. So the leak detector people were here and they found the leak. Thankfully, it's not under the house. It's not under the road as far as I can tell. It is right at the edge of the sidewalk underneath the landscaping. An ideal situation. And hopefully if we have that fixed, there's no other leaks. Cross your fingers. Anyway, the plumbing people will be here in about 24 hours and fix it. And hopefully that'll be that. Sometimes I wish I just rented and we just, utility upkeep wasn't our responsibility. That's just all I can say. I understand why when you get to be a senior that sometimes you take that option because it's just easier and less of a headache. All right, I'm going to go sit with Thomas. He's watching Kakamake. Probably that's not how you pronounce it. It's a Lithuanian kids cartoon thing that some of the episodes are on YouTube. And anyway, I'm going to go sit with him. I'll be back. Morning, everybody. It is 10:38 a.m. Wednesday, March 5th. And as I said that, it turned to 10:39. Not that it matters. But anyway, Bob is at the office for a couple of hours getting some work done. And I've already gotten some chores done and straightened up my knitting bag. It got a little messy with my current project in it. Also reorganized some yarn balls, pulled out some things I'm never going to use. I don't need to save leftovers. I never, from past projects, I don't need to save them. I'm never going to use them. I'm going to be listing those on the local Buy Nothing group and letting them go. And also sorting out the other balls I do want to keep that are mostly wool and wool blends. Found 2 more greens I can maybe add to the sweater I'm working on. So we will be working on that later. I do want to work on a sewing project today, but also the plumbers are coming at 1 o'clock to hopefully fix our water leak. So we're ready for that. We have water in buckets and pitchers and stuff around the house, so I'm ready for them to shut things off. And dishes have been done, laundry has been done, and all that jazz. So, all right, that's it for the minute. I'll be back. The good news is the water main will be fixed. The bad news is not today. So they were here and assessed the situation, realized that while the leak is probably not under the sidewalk, it might be. So they're going to need, and there's some giant rocks in my front yard, so they're going to need the excavation team. So they're going to get that all wrangled and scheduled. They are scheduled to be here Friday morning to take care of that. I want to make it myself at least 1 more bag, 3 more bags, let's be honest. But I have one in particular I want to make first. And I did get it cut out. I'm just not in the right frame of mind to sew it. And yeah, so that didn't happen today. That being said, I am working on my sweater. Found some more greens, and I think that works nicely in there. I also found some leftover scrappy skeins and things that I am not going to use. And so I've already messaged some people via my local Buy Nothing group, and 2 of the bags are being picked up tonight and 1 tomorrow. So cool. And I made sure to put a lovey heart in each bag. They don't know that, but I did. And yeah, I should go out and buy thread, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to push myself. I'm going to sit and knit and listen to YouTube, take care of my mental health and well-being. And I am going to need to go get some threads. So I'm going to need some greens. I'm running out of greens. I seem to use green a lot, especially olive green. So I doubt it's even worth it to go to Joann's. The thread's probably empty anyways. So that means going to Michael's or Mill End. Yeah. Not right now, it doesn't. All right, I'll be back. 2 of the 3 bags of yarn went off to a good home, somebody who really needs it. They have escaped a bad situation and had to leave everything behind. And they, like most of us, use, oh God, bright light, creativity as something to enjoy, get your mind off, relax, calm down, all that stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go back to knitting and listening to YouTube. And that's really bright. All right. I'll be back. You guys, it's the end of the day. Babysitting day, Thursday, March something, 7th. I don't even know. Hold on. Okay. 6th. It's only the 6th. Anyway, tomorrow the plumbers are coming to fix the water leak. So I'm doing some prep work to ensure that we have ways to flush toilets. My daughter thinks I'm making too much of it, but we're old. We have to go to the bathroom all the time. So anyway, I'm going to take care of that, and then I'm going to go take a shower so I don't have to get up at the butt crack of dawn and do it before they get here. I can just sit and have coffee. And then I will actually sit and have coffee after dinner. And anyway, I'll be back. So, not just the fact that we have a water leak. It's everything. It's just a hectic, crazy schedule. And then, of course, unexpected bad news. However bad on the scale or not it is, I have anxiety disorder. And too many things piled on the mountain at the same time is one too many. So I am doing everything I can to just not go completely off the cliff, because that's what I usually do. So medication and therapy do help. So when I get everything in the house situated, that'll make me feel better. Whether we end up using the tub water or not, it's okay. It'll keep me calm. And then we'll get it done. And even if they don't get the yard put back to rights, as long as the pipe is fixed, I'm good. And then later on, we're having family dinner night the same day, because everybody still wants to come over. But we're going to just order pizza delivered, because I just can't handle anything else. And we're going to have to just do snacks, whatever's around the house. People are going to have to be okay with that. I'm pretty sure they will be. Because I'm not going to the store until Saturday. And yeah, anyway, I'll be back. Good morning, everybody. It's 9:01 a.m. Friday, March 7th. The excavator guy from the plumbing company was just here moving our giant boulders out of the way. And the rest of the crew is here right now. They just pulled up, and they have a water digger vacuum thing. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, they're gonna dig down to the pipe and then fix the hole, and it's a whole thing. I told the neighbors if she needs to get out and can't get out of her driveway, just let me know. She can borrow her car. So anyway, all right, I'll be back. I want to get some sewing done, but why do I have the feeling it's not happening until this is all over? Maybe not until Sunday. It's a thing. So as soon as I can, I am going to get out and go for a walk. There is an estate sale in the neighborhood, so I'll go probably head that way. Bob has a lot of meetings this morning though, so I need to be here to talk to, if and when needed, the plumbing people. So yeah. All right, I'll be back. What I said before, but hole has been dug, leak has been confirmed. They are inspecting said hole and then going to go out for some parts, and they'll be gone for about an hour and then be back to fix it and either put a board over the hole when it's done or backfill it with dirt and maybe still put the board. And we'll be back next week to put the rocks back in place. We do still have a problem with one of the downspouts to the gutters not draining properly, but what we thought was maybe the end of the pipe for that was actually just a 7-Eleven cup that the construction workers left in the dirt. So we're not going to address that today because it's not a must-have. It does kind of drain. But yeah. All right. We probably just need to stick a hose down the pipe and like flush things or have somebody come do that if that's a thing. All right. I'll be back. Yes, we're out for a walk because we need to walk and I need to clear my lungs and my mind, but also there's an estate sale. Anyway, anxiety is so much lifted off my shoulders now that the leak has been found and confirmed. Will be fixed and repaired today. The hole will be backfilled today. So good. Feels so much better. And confirmation that the tap, tap, tap on the water heater wasn't tap, tap, tap on the water heater. It was a woodpecker. Neighbor heard him this morning too. So anyway, we're gonna go walk around and I'll be back. Pieces of furniture and kitchenware at the estate sale. So I didn't buy anything. No yarn balls or crochet hooks or anything. But also in seriousness, I'm kind of looking for an old vintage like 1950s jewelry box to upcycle, and also a bread machine for my dad. I make homemade bread all the time. I bought my bread machine at an estate sale. He kind of would like to make bread, although at some point I have the sneaking suspicion he's moving in with us, so he probably doesn't really need one. But anyway, if I find one for 10 or 20 bucks, I'd get it for him anyway. So haven't seen one yet. Anyway, all right, that's it for the minute. I'll be back. Oh, I think that sweater I just finished knitting has found a new home. You know, it fits him perfect. He loves it. The color looks great on him. I'm already working on another one. It's fine. He's welcome to it. All right, I'll be back. Father. Exactly. Everybody, it is Saturday morning, 9 something a.m. I don't know exactly. Anyway, March 8th. Dad stayed the night last night and we were going to go out to breakfast, but none of us were really feeling it this morning. So we stayed home and cooked breakfast at home. Dad is already left and headed back to his house. He did take the sweater with him. That's so cute. Now I know if I make another sweater and it's not a color I want to wear, I'll just give it to my dad because he and I evidently are the same size. Anyway, Bob and I have a bunch of miscellaneous errands to run, including grocery shopping, and I've got to pick up a book at the library, and I've got to go get some sewing thread, and so we're going to go do all those things today and then head back to the house. I want to sit and work on my green sweater, which I think I'm going to keep. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, and yeah, I think that's it for the minute. I'll be back. We're getting gas right now, so yeah, we'll be back. It's so fun when I start closing the vlog by taking an accidental picture of myself.
Is that what you just did?
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
Anyway.
Fat fingers?
Huh?
Fat fingers?
That, pretty much, yeah. And not paying enough attention to what I'm doing. Big surprise. We spent the day mostly running around doing chores and stuff. We had a bunch of errands we had to go run, stuff we were running out of, important stuff like toilet paper and milk. So we went and did that. And then when we got home, I didn't film much because we were putting things away and having lunch and fixing as much of the front landscaping as we could. After the plumbing was repaired, we can't do all of it because there's some giant rocks out there that weigh hundreds of pounds. And but the excavator guy is going to come back next week and put them back. So it's been fun. The funny thing that happened today was we were headed into the Costco in Wilsonville, and we ran into adopted daughter Jenny. she was there doing her grocery shopping, so that was fun. We did find some new bedding for our bed, which we've kind of needed for a while, and it's working out really well. We do also need to update some of our sheets. They're also like really old. And I went to go test one pair and the elastic is just completely shot. So one set of sheets. So that's going to be coming up. But anyway, it's been a busy, crazy, hectic day as always. I have gotten a lot of work done on the next sweater. Colors are great. I do have some of the sweaters that I've made, mostly the crocheted ones. But I might do it to this one too, where after the sweater is done, I'm going to go through the inside and add some elastic thread to the ribbing around the neckline just to make it a little tighter. All of the hand knit or crocheted garments can and sometimes do. The neckline will stretch over time with wear and cleaning. So yeah, I'm probably going to do that. I'm loving the way this green one's turning out. And I don't know if you can see it. Is it back there? Yeah, over there. I'm getting a couple more different kinds of wool in to do swatches of and try. One is from Premier, and that one is Lion brand, and it's called Local. I think local yarn, just local. It's 100% USA made wool. So I'm going to be trying them coming up in projects. And I got some sewing thread, random stuff. It was a random day. I'm full of random stuff. My dad loved the sweater I gave him to wear last night. He did take it home. I told him that was okay. He loved it. And yeah, that was just such a surprise. I didn't expect to do that. But I'm happy that he can use it and wear it. So it's all good. We are going to sit and close our week and our day off with a cup of tea, and we made some Marionberry cobbler. And yeah, we've had a good week. I hope you guys have too, and you've squeezed in what you can, when you can. It's been a crazy, hectic week around here. We still squeeze some stuff in, albeit a lot of it today, but that's a thing. Sometimes life is nuts. So anyway. All right, that's it for right now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out the video description for relevant links. Don't forget to leave a question, comment, or concern down below. I will reply. I always reply. And that's it. Go out and do something nice for yourself because you deserve it. And I'll see you later. Bye, guys.